Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, imagine if you are a Aximmetry operator at a broadcast studio and you're doing regular shows, daily shows every single day, be it like a news program or a talk show. And every time you start a show, you have to do a specific opening sequence. It might look a little something like this. So you have your virtual set, and the camera tracks in for a few seconds, and then you do like a beauty fly through pass from left to right, and then you do a track out where your host, your talent will pop up and you have to change the center of the LED into some sort of presentation or something like that, right? Now, of course, to make your life easier, you can set all these steps, using shortcuts, but I don't know about you. As much as I love to press buttons, if I have to do this every single day, all the time, chances are I will probably sometimes make mistakes, and then the producer or the director will not be so very happy with me. So, is there a better solution? Yes, absolutely. You can use a playlist. A playlist can automate your sequence and make your life much more easier, and it is very easy to set up. Just right click in your flow editor and insert module, and you can type in playlist and you can choose the playlist option right there. Okay, and now you can double click it. Right now it is empty, and now we can start adding all the steps that you want in your sequence. But first, since this sequence is for the opening of my show, I will rename it to opening sequence. There you go. And you can create as many playlists as you want, name them accordingly, and you can even use a playlist to trigger other playlists. Awesome, right? Okay, so how does my sequence start? It starts by my main camera to track in, right? So currently it is stopped, it's not moving, and I need to press play and it will track in. So I will right click on the play button, and here there's an option to add to playlist. And here it is, opening sequence. If you have more playlists, it will show up. So add to the playlist, okay, and here it is. It's in my playlist. And now I can double click it and I will set the duration to 5, which is like 5 seconds, okay? Because that's how long I want my main camera to track in before it triggers the next item on the playlist, which will be my camera path number 2. So I will right click on it and also add it to the playlist. It will show up here. And I also want to set the duration to 5 seconds. Okay. And then after that is done, it will switch to my third path. So I will right click on that as well and add it to the playlist also. Okay, and I will set the duration to 5 seconds also. So let's test this out. I will now press play. It's going to track in. You can see it updating in real time. There's a yellow bar moving on the playlist. 5 seconds, and then boom, 5 seconds also on the last camera path. But actually, it's not gonna go anywhere from there because there's nothing after the third item on the list. But remember, when the camera tracks out, I also want my host to appear at the same time, and I also want the center LED to change to, like an animation or something like that. So how can we do that? That's very simple. I will go to my billboards now, and I will go to the input one. This, controls whether my camera input or my host, my talent, will be visible or not. And I can add it to the playlist as well. And remember, I want the LED as well here to trigger, to switch at the same time also. So I will also add that to my playlist. And by the way, if you want to know how to set up the switches for the LEDs, I have a tutorial specifically discussing about that. All right, so where do I add these two steps that I just added? So for the switch on input, I will add it right before it changes to my camera path 3. And for my LED also, to switch it on, I will also add it before the camera number 3. So it doesn't have a duration. I will leave both durations to 0. And if I double click it, here there is a state that says off or on. I'm going to make sure it's on because I wanted to turn on at that stage. Okay. So now what's going to happen is it's going to go camera 1, camera 2, and then it's going to switch the talent on and the LED on right as it switches to the camera 3. Let's test this out. So first of all, I'm going to hide my talent. And let's go back to the camera, stop it. Back to path 1. Okay, everything is ready and the show is going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Track in 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pan left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then boom, track out. And actually I got the wrong LEDs. I set it to the ones on the side, but you guys get the point. So this is great. You can trigger stuff at the same time without using shortcuts on your keyboard. Again, it's risky. This is really perfect for anyone that needs to do the same show over and over again. Anyway, I hope this was useful for you. If you guys want to support me, you guys can get this virtual set from my Patreon. I'll see you guys on the next one.